All right, so here's the former UFC interim welterweight champion, Colby Covington, and whether he's banging on the Brazilians or going at fans on Twitter, there's a lot that encompasses this total package of Colby Covington. He's a hell of a fighter, though.
But ultimately, it's about the fighting, and the fighting ability is what has carried Colby to such a great start in his UFC career. A former champion, a guy that's been in there with the very best of the division, and when he's been in there, he's been able to get his hand raised. I always go back to the Rafael Dos Anjos fight, and I watch Colby put a pace on him that Dos Anjos, who is also known for his cardio, could not keep. It was inspiring to watch, and if you know Colby, before fighting, you know that he trains as hard as anybody in the world to try to accomplish his goal.
He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion in a division full of killers. He has remained the hunted at 170 pounds. Now, unquestionably staring at his toughest challenger to date. Can he go back home as the champion? If he can, another chapter to one of the greatest welterweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 19 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come fight.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, so here we go with round 1, grappler versus grappler. This was probably the wrong week for me to skip combat sambo class, but what are your expectations for this one?
I expect these guys to come together, man. I expect them to come together, and we're going to see...
Oh! And that one was heavy. Whoa! Oh! So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, side control now. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Kamaru Usman. Throws the right hand there. Covington's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Covington's right back to the full mount here. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Kamaru Usman. Ground and pound strike is true.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Covington. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, so 74 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. Usman gets the takedown. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Usman's got the full mount. 20 seconds left. Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. 5 minutes in the books.
Sit down for me, buddy. Good. Deep breath. Breathe. Slow that heart rate down for me. All right, you good? All right, listen to me.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Round two now. Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, that's a nice jab from Colby Covington. You know, it's amazing to think not all that long ago people didn't fancy him a striker. Now, looks like a fighter who can truly do it.
He stood 24 minutes with Kamaru Usman. No takedown attempts, no wrestling. Stood right in the pocket and had a lot of success in that fight against the welterweight champion.
Muay Thai plump. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Right hand pressure to clinch.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Fantastic timing in that movement.
Close guard. Now the hammer fist here by Covington. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Both fighters back to their feet now.
Beautiful punch.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that man, DC.
He's so committed to body punching.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Taken down, and a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. And he landed the right hand there. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Now connects with a right. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. So 126 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. And landing with 80% accuracy against Colby Covington. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He's getting lit up right now, John.
So he's really starting to put together. All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Oh, good work here to the body by Kamaru Usman. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Covington.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Usman. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, nice combination of strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent, not unlike Muhammad Ali over Sonny Liston.
Oh, that is a good reference. If you're standing and your opponent's on the ground, you're doing really good work.
All right, has the guard closed here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Covington's has got full mount now. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Usman. Closed guard. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Usman. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Covington's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Back mount now. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Take a seat, breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this round, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You can see them coming on mine.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Over and over. You come up, you go down. Another takedown land.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Covington. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Single collar tie now. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, nice strike landed there by Covington. Oh, single collar tie here. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. That one appeared to stun him.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Usman.
Now into his mount.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, that's a good right hand. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions. And now he's jumping on a triangle.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes. Right hand punches the clinch.
Takedown. Oh, tags him with the left. That is an educated left hand.
Educated left hand, he's throwing it so fast and so crisp.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Kamaru Usman. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Covington. Usman's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. I mean, how many can he take? All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Sound strike on the ground. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, keep your finger on that hit button, my man. Just over 225.
Wow, that strike got the takedown.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities to
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Usman. I mean, how many can he take? 15 seconds. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Great round, bud, man. You look spectacular. You were outworking him everywhere.
All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normal. It's a 50.
Oh!
You didn't like that left hand.
He's got him hurt here.
Big combination.
Usman goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. Got the single collar tie. And now he's got the tie clinch. Now goes in. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.